it's just, life is astounding, you know? Like, crazy things happen all the time. And we're just so distracted by other people's lives that we, like, hardly remember, like, oh shit, like, I'm living. I should probably do something with mine. And we forget the fact that we're breathing and our bodies do amazing things just to keep us alive. It's just so easy to forget all the little things to be thankful for. There's so many. So in the morning, I thank God that I'm awake. Because I remember all those days when I would wake up and be angry that I woke up. As if the alternative would be better. And I don't even know what the alternative is. Isn't that sad? Like, you rather want something that you don't know anything about than the broadened spectrum of life. There are so many things in this world. So many things that haven't even been created yet. Things that people will love one day. And we give it all up in the name of suicide. Just because we're unhappy with something that we believe other people have done that have created a fault in us that we can't heal from. I used to be bullied, and I understand completely why people want to off themselves because of what other people say about them. Because we believe that we're so flawed that we would never fit in anywhere. But I promise you, if you just keep growing, you'll understand that you don't have to fit in for anybody else. You don't have to be like anybody else. Because there's one person that will always love you. Even if you're the most unique person in this world and nobody likes you. You were created and you were born and you were brought to this world. So that means that you deserve a spot here. You don't need to leave. You were given a spot. You were given life because somebody wanted you to be. And that doesn't even mean the person that made you wanted you to be here. Some people have children and they legit don't want them. But if you were born, it's because God wants you. The universe needs you to stand, just to be here for someone else to learn something. We are our own teachers. Quite literally, and just like, we are our own teachers. And not just in the way where you learn about social studies and Spanish in school. I'm saying, like, we are our own teachers of life. And those kids that died in the Parkland shooting, or died just in terrible ways, like people who died in 9/11. It was tragic, but their death changed the world. Not in a good or bad way, but it put a spirit in the world. It put something in the minds of everyone's heads to think differently about life and how we care for each other. And no, people shouldn't have to die for people to understand that we're living and our lives mean something and we're in danger. And danger can come from other humans, and that not all people are good. It should never be that way. But if there were no bad things, there would be no good things. It's because there's an antagonist on this world. So even if you don't believe in God, believe that there's an antagonist. And that is the reason why there are bad things. And yes, God is more powerful than any antagonist that would ever cross this earth, but it's up to us to decide what will be stronger, love or hatred. If you hold grudges and let hatred get the best of you for the rest of your life, you're letting the antagonist win. No matter your religion, whatever you may call this antagonist, you're letting them win. Because they want to see us divided. Because divided, we have little power. But united, we will be as strong as God made us to be. And in this world, there are good and bad things, and even a good person can do a bad thing. So there aren't bad things in this world. I take that back. We do the bad things. We create the bad things. So when people say, if God were real, why are there bad things in the world? We should be asking ourselves that question. Why do we do bad things? Just ponder on it for a second. It's a deep question. Why do we do bad things? I don't like getting in fights because most of the time when I go on a rant and I say all these things, afterwards I'll think, why do I say things that I know will hurt someone else? Why am I acting as if I'm a god and I think that I know what other people deserve? Because I don't. And because I was acting as if I was, I know I'll seek the karma. It'll come running to me as if I needed it. Because people say what they mean a lot, but I wonder if they really mean what they say. And I know I just twisted that around, but for so many people, they love to preach about life is amazing, but they still can't accept their own faults. That's the most mature thing a human can do, is to accept that they're wrong and they need to forgive themselves.